Welcome back to Solynod Hex, everyone. Today we're holding session number 434, and today's session is sponsored by our generous donors and patrons. Thank you very much, donors and patrons, for your generous donations and pledges. We wouldn't have dynamic lighting without you. Players at this time, go ahead and add 434 points to your player character if you haven't already done so, as a gift for showing up on time. And thank you very much for showing up on time. When last we left the Order of the Superior Star, they were in their somewhat final fight against Demigorgon and Baphomet in the Yanti Swamp Temple.
Nebris slipped away.
Tenebris did. He slipped away with one of the copies. He couldn't pick them both up because it would have taken all of his movement. And he had to make a half move to get to the one, or at least part of a half move. He still had some movement left after he picked it up. And then he innately cast Teleport Without Error. Fiend's attack, there it is. And Dante, I will find your tokens shortly and bring them a little closer to the fight.
Yes.
And I have two things before we roll initiative whenever you're ready.
I remember there was a spell effect on Jim.
Karanglar. So I just added back the damage from the poison to Jim, and then Karanglar, you had asked when he got dispelled what spell effects he had, and I had forgotten that he also had the effect of Hero's Feast. So we need to roll and see whether he still does.
That's right. So I just shift pinged everyone to Dante's position. And I'm rolling find spell magic. So this is Karanglar's Heroes Feast. And at what level was Heroes Feast cast? 13. And I think that was cast by Baphomet.
Yeah.
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, 0 successes. So the Hero's Feast spell is still in effect on Karanglor, which is like the bless aspect and immunity to poison, correct?
Yes, and also I think immunity to fright.
Say again.
Yeah, and I
Immune
think
to
also
fear.
I think he's also immune to fear. Yeah.
Oh, immune to fear. Okay. And I believe we are in initiative phase.
So one more thing I would like to do before initiative, if I may. I remember that after our last fight with Demogorgon, we had discussed as a group kind of like, how did he get away? And we talked about how he had used the etherealness spell, so we know that that's in his arsenal. I wonder if there's some kind of intelligence or spellcraft check that one of my characters can roll to see whether, because we can see the ripples in the water since he's interacting with the physical world, whether he's using the etherealness or a more mundane invisibility spell.
Well, you can actually see his shadow in the water, so he's definitely
cool.
not ethereal.
Beautiful, thank you.
Since we can see a shadow, does that mean we could target him?
Yes. So, water does not, like, block spells, but sometimes the effects of spells may be negated. Like, if you, tried to shoot him with, like, a fireball or something, obviously water is gonna stop it. But, like, if you tried to shoot him with a lightning bolt, it'd probably hit the water and turn into a big lightning ball in the water, and more than likely hit him because the water's not very deep right there. So,
Gotcha, thanks.
yep. Like if you wanted to charm him or something, it would definitely... Oh wait, he probably can't hear you, so a charm spell wouldn't work.
I got something for him.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I have to re-roll that
Yeah?
Dispel Magic. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
It says that he cast it at a higher level than he actually is, so I gotta re-roll that.
Gotcha. Okay,
I'm sorry. Okay.
fine.
So he's really good at Dispel Magic. So... Herringlor's Hero. And you said it was cast at 13th level?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it was successful. Sorry. Yeah, he no longer is under the effects of...
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. I'm trying to roll a spell, and apparently, just for the initiative, and apparently the spell is, it needs a target to be rolled, and I want to target Demogorgon. Should I just click on another character just for the purposes of the initiative?
What spell is it? And I'll just remove that aspect of the spell.
Lower resistance.
Okay. Resistance. Um... All right, go ahead and deselect your token,
Okay.
and then reselect it, and everything should be updated now.
Excellent. Thank
Well, I did remove one target aspect. I don't know if the rest of the spell has it, so we'll have to test it right now.
It does ask for targeting, yes.
Okay, 1 second. Find at target. Okay, so could you do the same thing? You know, deselect your token, reselect. And hopefully that was the last.
Oh, it asks for targeting.
It didn't?
It does.
It does.
It asks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Find lower resistance. I'm just gonna remove the whole damage section altogether. And that should... Okay, I don't see any other targets. Alright, try it again, one more time. Sorry about that.
No worries. That worked, yes, thank you.
Okay. Is anyone still rolling?
Yeah, sure. Sorry.
Okay, is anyone still rolling? Alright, here we go. So we got spells in time. Lots of spells in effect right now. See, Ryer's Rally Allies, I think, has ran out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just remove that. Shandrak's Staff Protection from Evil on Airdrin has run out. Shandrak's Staff of Protection from Evil on Ryer has run out. And first up is Gargamon.
Okay. Gargamon will wince looking at the trap that Jim sprung. But and he'll come forward. Let's see. There. So with Gargamon's reach, he'll be able to try to hit there. He's going to try to stab into the shadow that he sees.
Okay, 1 second. Alright, go ahead. And of course he turns to face.
Oh wait,
In
I gotta
the
re-roll
water.
that for. I gotta re-roll that for him being marked.
Marked?
Huh?
You're re-rolling it, why?
Because Gargamon is enlarged. I didn't.
Oh, enlarged, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Confirmed crit versus AC 0. You cause 24 damage to yourself.
Mmm.
And next up is Varen.
He didn't take any damage from that?
Nope.
Okay. Alright. So
Oh
Varen
wait,
is
wait,
going-
hold on. That is a good point.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I don't even out of character know what that is.
1 second. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. So yeah, he takes 24 damage as well.
Okay. Fair
Yeah.
trade at least.
Well, hopefully, let's see.
All right, Varen.
Okay, so Varen turns his head toward the ripples and is going to cast Fairy Fire, and of course, because he's flying, he's going to glide. So I think that means that he will land here.
Nice. So I guess the shadow would turn green. The shadow in the water. Because there's no save versus fairy fire. Although, let's see. He probably should get magic resistance. Not a saving throw, but magic resistance. Let's see. I don't know if he has any actually. Ah. Okay, so you see a green shadow. So his token's not going to be animated anymore because I'm turning it green. For some reason, when you tint an animated token a certain color, it stops the animation. Alright. And then what's the duration on that fairy fire?
1 second, I'll scroll up. Or did I cast some of these spells? 40 rounds.
Oh. Maybe it should be more.
I'm gonna say if we're still in this combat for 40 rounds, we're in trouble.
Yeah. Okay, duration was locked in at 10, so I changed it to 30. And AoE was locked in at 10. Changed it to 30. Save changes, okay. Could you roll that template for him one more time? $52 rounds. Okay. Jim.
Going to cast Spiritual Hammer. And he is going to aim it at the Demogorgon, so that's gonna make act like a +2 weapon. So I don't. First of all, the rounds on that is 13. Capital-
It's for what? He's casting what?
Sorry. Spiritual Hammer.
Spiritual Hammer, okay.
13 rounds.
So Jim Spirit Spiritual Hammer. And -13, enter. Alright.
And then that acts as a +2 weapon, so he's gonna aim it at Demogorgon, so maybe it won't even work. But he's gonna give it a shot.
Yeah, Demogorgon is in the water, and it's actually impossible to use anything but a piercing weapon in water. That's why I gave
Oh. I thought he was kinda
Gargamon's...
standing on the water. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, he's throwing his spiritual hammer on the water?
No, I misunderstood where the Demogorgon was. I thought he was kind of like standing in the water, but he's in.
Yeah, you
Gotcha.
see nothing but a shadow in the water.
Cool, cool.
And now the shadow is glowing green. So
Okay.
it's like I mean, you can basically see Demogorgon plain as day in the water now because he's glowing green.
Gotcha.
But he's submerged underwater, so it takes a piercing weapon to attack into water.
Alright, well, that'll do that then.
Okay. And oh. Karengler.
So Karengor doesn't stand because he's going to cast a spell. He just rolls over so that he's
Yep.
facing pool, and he is going to cast lower resistance.
Okay.
That lasts 19 rounds.
Magic resistance of the victim works against the lower resistance spell itself, but at only half its normal value. Okay, your lower resistance is successful. Karenglor gains 250 points divided by his classes. And it's 30% plus 1% per experience level of the wizard casting a spell. Okay.
Which is not.
Ashriel.
Can we still see the? We can't. Can we still see something in the pool over here?
Yeah, you see Demigorgon kind of glowing in the water. Like that. Glowing green. You know what? I could make him emit light. Green light. I think that's what I'll do. So, dynamic lighting. Token emits light on. I'll make it like 1 foot. And light color, bright green. Okay, so if he's in the dark, it'll show bright green. I just tested it. I put him behind this pillar over here, and he is emitting green light, but it's only in the dark. I guess I could give him a green aura too.
I will fly up to him and try to hit him with the Nodachi.
There we go. Okay, the Nodachi doesn't work. You just kind of like slice through the water and it turns the blade funny ways and you miss him. Are you going to use your flame blade as well?
Not right now. That'll be it for him.
Okay, Dante.
Dante's going to try and locate the rest of the party. So can he hear the direction, or do you see which direction they went in?
That is, Michael, unless your Nodachi is also part piercing. Is it?
I don't think so, but I'll double check. While
Okay.
Dante.
Okay. And then, sorry about that, Dante. What were you doing?
So yeah, he's going to try and locate the rest of the party to head in the direction of the fighting, basically.
Oh, it is. It is slash pierce. I'm sorry, Dante. 1 second. Yeah, you can go ahead and make your attack. Sorry about that. I forgot that weapon was slashing and piercing. Nodachi. It is in fact slash pierce. Sorry about that, Dante, for robbing you twice of your. All right, he is.
Well, remember, Ashrael's enlarged too.
Yeah. Oh, yep. I think he did. He did remember. Yep, he did.
He did. Okay.
So yeah, the he is shieldless. -9 versus AC 0 hits. You cause 9 damage to him and to yourself. And being so close, you'd notice the motes flying around him.
He has stone
What of a-
skin. Does that block that?
No, it is technically a spell effect. It will take 1 stone skin off and still take effect. So stone skin. And 9 damage. And is that it for Ashrael?
It is.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that, Dante. Go ahead. What was your action?
Yeah, he's just going to head in the direction of the fighting, whichever direction he can hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not sure which direction he's to move.
You can see Rara and Bombosa over here.
Over where, sorry? This way?
Yeah.
The sounds
Oh,
are coming from over here.
Fine, okay, cool. He'll move in that direction. Can you tell roughly how far away it is?
Roughly the loudest noise is probably about 100 feet away.
Alright, okay. Well, we'll move to the corner in that case. Stop there, I think. That'll be it for this round.
All right. The Kidate ninja are moving closer. And Asher.
So I think her longsword is slashing, not piercing. So seeing that the thing is in the water and that her other potential target is very far away, Asher is going to wait for her moment.
Okay. Ryer.
Ryder. He's just gonna move up a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah, I think he'll just come by Musashi.
Okay.
And that'll be all.
Shandrak.
Yeah. I'm not in a good position to do stuff. So I will Featherfoot a little more up the stairs. And I'll stop there. And hold my action.
Alright, Musashi.
Musashi roll for movement, but he's going to hold to the end and change his act.
Okay, Tenzi.
Tenzi stretches out his hand and points it at where he sees Demogorgon. A thin green light shoots out, and he casts Dimensional Anchor to anchor him to this plane.
Nice.
Ah.
Ooh.
No saving throw. When a priest casts a spell, a green ray springs from his outstretched hand and unerringly strikes the creature within line of sight and the range of the spell, covering the subject with shimmering emerald field that completely blocks bodily extra-dimensional travel. Forms of movement barred by the dimensional anchor include blinking, dimension door, etherealness, date, phasing, plane shift, maze, shadow walk, teleportation, and similar spell-like or psionic abilities. The field persists for 1 turn plus 1 round per caster level and has no effect other than blocking the extra dimensional travel. For 23 rounds. And Tenzi gets 400 points. And this. Next up is Erdrin.
Okay, let's see. Erdrin will sneak forward a little bit. And now, so by the fire of Baphomet's candlelight, and it looks like he can see him. So I'd like to do a backstab shot to him.
All right. Yeah, you get your backstab.
Oh,
5 versus AC 0 is not gonna hit.
yeah.
All right. Baphomet is casting Dispel Magic on. Let's see. He's gonna cast Dispel Magic on Gargamond. So what are Gargamon's spell effects currently?
Oh, he's got a few things. He has protection from evil.
Okay.
He has arm. Okay.
Uh. So Gargamon's protection from evil. Actually, let's start with green dot 1 armor of light.
Okay.
What level was armor of light cast on him?
Oh, 11.
11. Alright, so his armor of light's dispelled. Go ahead and remove his green dot. And then he also has a gold dot. Fine, gold. The gold dot. Maybe it's yellow. No? What's his yellow dot supposed to be?
Maybe it's his protection from normal missiles. Is that one for him on there? No, there's not. Did you make that be enlarge?
Let's try dispelling enlarge right now. So Gar's enlarge. And that was cast at level 9 because it was a staff, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, so his enlarge is dispelled. And then he's also got protection from evil, so let's do that. Gar's protection from evil. That was also level 9. Okay, his protection from evil is also dispelled. And then, did he have Hero's Feast? Because I see that pink face for blessing.
He does.
Okay, so Gar's Hero Feast. And what level was Hero's Feast cast? 13?
Yes.
Okay, so his Hero's Feast aspect is also dispelled. And then it looks like he has Cat's Grace.
Yes. That's, I think, the last of it.
Okay, Gar's Cat Grace 5. And what level is that cast at?
11.
11. Cat's Grace is also dispelled
Ooh.
for him. So, see, the target number for Cat's Grace was 6, and Baphomet rolled 14. Target number for Hero's Feast was 8. Baphomet rolled a 10. Target number for Protection from Evil was 4. Baphomet rolled 19. Enlarge, target number was 4. Baphomet rolled 14. And Armor of Light, target number was 6, and Baphomet rolled a 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buffs. So no more Cat's Grace. Go ahead and just decrease his dexterity by 5.
Yep, got that down.
And is he under any other spell effects that you can recall?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't see any on the tracker either.
Yeah, I deleted them all off the tracker. I searched for on space Gar, and it brought up all of his things. Okay, so that's it for Baphomet. Anatar.
Antar is going to turn and glide because he is also doing a spell. So he'll land here. And he is going to cast Slow on Demigorgon.
Okay. So spell AoEs. Wizard 3. Slow. And you should be able to move this around. I'm
Forgot
gonna
how big this thing is.
back.
Can bring it down the stairs.
And of course, you have to have line of sight to the center.
Okay, yeah. Can't move it back as far as I want to because of the
Which direction?
ledge.
Up, down, left, right.
To left, please. Thank you. Left again. And down, please.
Down 1. Okay.
I think the only friendly that'll get is Brine Druid, and I'm fine with that.
If you
Yeah.
Tenzi wouldn't be affected by it, so you can leave it on him if that saves Brian.
I don't know that it
No.
would.
No. Brine Druid would still be affected.
It's fine. I'm willing to make that trade.
Okay. So Brine Druid gets magic resistance if he has it. And
I
um,
think so. No.
a saving throw at -4.
Okay.
And Demogorgon also gets a saving throw at -4. Whoops. So save versus. Spell -4.
Druid saves.
Enter. Holy crap, Demogorgon fails. His target number was 14 and he rolled a 7. Demogorgon is now slowed.
Okay.
Nice.
All attacks against him are at +4. And
The fairy fire gives him extra, right? I don't remember.
Did I just reveal them?
oh yeah, Fairy Fire gives you like a +2 or something. So fine.
+1 or +2, depending on the level of darkness.
He's in the light right now because of somebody's necklace. Allied creatures are easier to hit. Thus, opponents gain +2 bonus to attack rolls in darkness and +1 bonus in twilight or better. So, everyone gets +5 to hit Demogorgon because he is slowed and is glowing green. +4 for slow, +1 for Fairy Fire. And then Anatar gets 150 points divided by his classes.
Yeah.
And Bombosa.
Alright, so Bombosa is still a ways away. He is going to come. Oh, sorry. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and attempt to hide behind this column.
Okay. And Brine Druid.
Forget this necklace. Let me bring that back. Okay. Oh. Come on, necklace. Okay, Brian Druid. Flying 20 feet right now, presumably. That is 10 feet to the ledge, so he will make. Yeah, he'll make a 90-degree turn. Four squares, and he'll gain another 10 altitude, so that's another 8. Now he's at 30. Go. 6, 8, 12, 20, and gain another 10. So that'll be 24. The altitude. Eight, 30, 32. And he needs to gain another 10, so that's 36. He's at 50 altitude. Where's left? We'll get here and he will try to bite.
Okay.
Actually, I think he's only, since he's increased his, the elevation at which he's at, I think he's only now 10 feet above his respective ground, so I will change that.
Okay.
And is that going to put him at same elevation as Baphomet?
Oh, because Baphomet's on that dais?
I think so. And also, I don't know how tall he is.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll put him at the same elevation. Baphomet is 12 feet tall. He's a large creature.
And I'm going to say that Brian Druid is actually just going to land there, because I don't want him to have to fly away later. He wouldn't have to this turn, but he would later. Okay. Now we will fight. This one from Heroes Feast.
Okay, front shieldless 4 versus AC 0 is a miss.
Okay.
Next up is Almond.
Solomon is jogging.
Oh, with a frontline view of Baphomet. He appears as a huge bull-headed ogre, and he is carrying a rather nasty-looking bardiche that is glowing.
Sounds delightful.
Yeah, it's glowing like candlelight. And then Zalmond was doing what?
He just jogged and he's done.
Okay. Gargamon's second attack.
Alright. Let's see.
So he still, I believe, still has the reach to attack him.
Yes, looks like it. Alright, so Gargamon will take two hands and shove the pike point down into the water.
Okay, you rolled a natural 20 against his front shieldless AC, striking him for 15 damage and yourself for 15 damage. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Striking him for 24 damage and yourself for 24 damage. And Gargamon doesn't have stone skin, does he?
Oh no.
Okay.
He does not.
Alright, yeah, as you strike him, like one of the motes that's flying around him comes back and strikes you. What the hell? That should be the third mote, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes, I hit him twice
There we
and Ashriel once.
Alright. Ashriel. So don't forget your +5, and you're still enlarged, so that's plus 1.9 damage, or times 1.9 damage.
I'm gonna try the flame blade, even though it's water.
Okay. So the flame blade just doesn't work. As soon as you swing it into the water, the dynamics of the blade make it kind of arc out of the way, and you miss him completely. But you're no Dachi. Because it's a two-handed sword, right? Slashing.
Yeah, but I have that in one hand and I have the the flaming sword in the other.
Okay.
So I don't.
Oh, the no Dachi's in your offhand.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yep. That's your last attack. Okay. Was anyone? People were waiting, so let's have our waiters do their actions.
So yeah, Asher is going to attempt to Featherfoot. So she's gonna come 3, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. She'll, I guess she can double move because of the, if she just changes her initiative to movement. Yeah, so she'll go another 12. Actually, I thought Featherfoot only works for 16, so we'll just go 16. And she will stop there.
Musashi's gonna move up to. To there and use all of his attacks on Demogorgon.
All right.
Since Demogorgon's in the water, would I have higher ground or basically the same?
You do have higher ground, and you can only reach him with your katana. Your wakizashi is not long enough.
Okay.
But you do get, what, 2 attacks with your katana, so maybe you can... You might be able to kill him. Roll those crits. And you get +5, and then you get another +1 because of your Hero's Feast participation.
Yep. Yep.
So a total of +6. And then what's red dot? Find red dot. Oh, Vengeful Strike. Okay. All right. He is shieldless. That's a confirmed crit. You cause 20 damage to him, and one of his motes comes back and strikes you for 20 damage as well.
Does Musashi's vengeful damage then go back and strike him again?
No, no, it doesn't work like that.
And he's still alive, so I'll swing.
Yeah, he's still alive. Wow, you're not using Kia.
Yeah, I forgot to say him.
Okay, shieldless AC, that's another confirmed crit for another 17 damage, and a mote comes back and hits you for 17 damage as well. -17 and -1 mote. Okay, any other waiters? Brian Druid, you can see plain as day that this looks just like the other what's it called? Demonomicon. Except it's like a slightly different color. Looks like Baphomet is now brandishing his Bardiche. And you can tell by the way in which he moves that he's a Grandmaster of the Bardiche.
Aaron says, I'll make you guys I will make you all away. Baphomet.
Could I get a second attack from Musashi, please?
Yes. Oh, also, this Bardiche, it's like a giant-sized Bardiche. Like, uh, the giant weapons meant for actual giants. So it's actually a gargantuan weapon, but he's able to wield it normally. Alright, is anyone still rolling? Oh yeah, I'm still rolling. I have multiple attacks for Baphomet.
Well, actually, I may change my initiative. I know Caranglor can see the pool, but from his position on the ground, can he actually see that shadow and the glowing thing? Or is that...
Yeah,
Kind of-
I'm not gonna get super, specific into how deep he is in the water. So you can see his shadow, and and it's the glowiness, and so you can attack him with spells from where you're at.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah, and then when it comes to striking him with melee weapons, gotta be like at least a medium weapon to reach him down to where he's at, unless you have extra reach or whatever. In the case of Gargamon, he's got like 15 feet of reach or something with his weapon, so he's able to like basically stand 10 feet away and still get him. Okay, is anyone still rolling? Alright, here we go. So Varen's casting something that takes more than one round, or a whole round at least.
All around us.
Alright. Spells in time, spells in time. Anatar's fly. Time now is 10:27 p.m. Red dot is Tenzi's Vengeful Strike on Musashi. Ashriel has an 8 protection from normal missiles on Shandrak. And Brian Jared and himself. Blue dot is Ashriel's an 8 protection from normal missiles. Varen's Fairy Fire on Demogorgon has 51 rounds. Karagor's Fly's gone,
Fly
right?
is gone.
Okay. That got dispelled last session. Ashril's Detect Snares and Pits still running. Kinpana's Torch is still burning. Demogorgon is anchored into this dimension. Shandrak's Staff Enlarge on Ashriel is still functioning. Jim's Spiritual Hammer is still going, but it will not go into the water because it's not slashing, or it's not piercing, sorry. Anatar's improved invisibility is still going. Shandrak's Armor of Light on Ashriel is still going. Shandrak's Staff Protection from Evil on Jim still going. Gold Dot Tenzi Crown of Cold on himself still going. Shandrak's Staff Protection from Evil on Brine Druid still going. Okay. That doesn't count towards Baphomet right now because he did try to attack Baphomet. Shandrak's Staff Protection from Evil on Varen. Did Varen's spell effects get dispelled last session?
No, it was just Karangor last time.
Just Karangor. Okay. Shandrak's Staff Protection from Evil on himself. And then on Musashi and on Tenzi. First up is Musashi.
Sashi's almost afraid to do this, but he's going to swing at Demogorgon.
Oh, without Ki again. Shieldless, -8 versus AC 0 hits for 16 damage, and 16 damage comes back to you.
That's why I didn't do Kia.
And your Wakizashi is too short to strike him. Bombosa.
Hey, Bombosa heard what Baron said, and he is going to wait.
And Gargamond.
Gargamon's gonna go fishing again with his halberd.
Confirmed crit. You do 30 damage to him, and 30 damage is reflected back on you by one of the motes. And
Gargamon falls
you
down.
defeat him. So, Demogorgon's corpse stops moving. Bleeds out in the water. And dissipates into the ether.
Does he still do that even though I had dimensional anchor on him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's probably back stuck on the abyss, right?
Well, it's an avatar. It's not an actual. It's a god.
Yeah.
So.
So when Gargamon does the finishing blow, he feels the clapback of and before he collapses onto the ground, he turns to Baphomet and says, "You're next."
And Baphomet starts cackling and says,
dare you commit heresy against your god?
My people will be free one day.
Never, as long as I live.
And
And
Gargamon just spits of blood.
all right, Gargamon
And he has that
is
negative
down.
blow. Just into it.
Yeah. And is bleeding out. So Gargamon HP. And one creature in the encounter. Demogorgon's avatar. 19,000 points. Four player characters. 11 NPCs. One creature defeated. And Demogorgon has 14 hit dice. Warriors and Bards was 8.
Alright.
And Anatar with a spell.
Yeah, so he's going to turn toward Baphomet and cast his other slow in that direction.
Alright.
I don't think there's a way he can avoid hitting Brine Druid over there, and that's fine again.
Oh.
Let's see. Yeah, it's just not enough wall to back it up. That's fine. Save. Spell. -4. Save. Nice.
Alright, so even with the -4 to his save, Baphomet saves against slow.
Okay.
And it looks like so does Brine Druid. Did you incorporate the -4 to the save?
I did. Sure. Roll again just in case.
So it looks like your target number is 15.
Okay, that one's failed.
Looks like your target number is still 15 with a -4, so...
Oh, okay, so I did remember. Okay.
Strange, though, because he's only... Okay. Actually, that makes sense. Alright. So, ineffective slow, no XP awarded.
Okay.
Dante.
He's casting Sanctuary on himself.
He's doing what?
Casting Sanctuary on himself?
Oh, casting Sanctuary, okay. Find Sanctuary. 9 rounds. Dante's Sanctuary on himself. 9 rounds.
Cool, we have to go for Dante. Safety first.
Yeah. Dante gets 100 points divided by his classes.
Thank you.
And Karenglar.
So he's got a magic missile cocked and loaded, but his intended target is dead. So as he kind of rolls back to the other side, can he see Baphomet from his prone position?
He is still prone and does not have line of sight. He can't even see up over this dais next to him.
In that case, I have another idea, so he is going to wait.
Alright. And of course, standing is a movement action, so he can't do that while he's casting spells. The Kitate ninja are coming closer. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brian Druid.
Gonna try to bite. This one goes first.
Alright, shieldless. Yeah, front shieldless, that's a confirmed crit, -9 versus AC 0 hits. And you cause 34 damage with your bite.
Take it.
Nice.
Alright, Baphomet. Cackling. Comes back at you with his gargantuan
I
Bardiche
think
of
has
Baphomet.
stone skin.
Let's see. Yeah, he does.
Cool.
Tenzi.
Tenzi turns towards Baphomet and casts Divest, reducing his magic resistance by 13.
Oh, you got stoned in.
Find, divest. Any one of the following. Lower creature's magic resistance by 1% per caster level. Duration of such a loss is 1 day per caster level. No saving throw. I will give him... It doesn't say that you can't roll magic resistance, and it doesn't say it lowers magic resistance for purposes of resisting the spell. So I'm going to roll normal magic resistance. And... divest. No miscellaneous modifier. Wow. Yeah, he actually resists your divest spell. So no XP awarded. That was like a shot in the dark. All right, Asher.
Alright. Asher is going to try to Featherfoot and get there. So, let's take this path slow in case I run across any traps. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And does he... I don't know if she failed any stealth checks on the way, so she will try to backstab.
Let me check. You get your backstab at lower ground.
Okay. Swing for arrows first. Oof. And she's visible.
Oh, she rolled a 1.
Yep.
That's not good.
I guess, no. Couldn't agree more.
Okay. Ryer.
Right.
You fool! You trying to backstab me?
Asher gives him the finger.
He points his phallus back at her. He's actually got his phallus out. It's weird. He's got boobs and a phallus. And it's like out of his pants.
Asher just like stares at him like openly appraising, like long enough that it becomes uncomfortable.
Ryer continues up the steps, and he'll make it this far, and that's all I'll be able to do.
Okay, Ashriel.
Seeing Gargamon fall, Asher's going to change his action, so he'll go at the end.
Ha 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 ha! You're doing nothing, son of heaven.
You will suffer the fate of all evil beings on this plane.
Erdrin.
Okay, Erdrin will... Let's see... And he... I think so, yep. he's gonna try to come into this upper left corner behind this pillar and reload and hide.
Okay. Zalmond.
Heard Darren saying something about giving us a way to Baphomet, so he's gonna wait and see what that is.
All right, Jim.
Jim, kind of sees Gargamon fall and like kind of puts that on his to-do list, but he's got a pretty big healing spell on the barrel, so he kind of like looks around and like points at Masashi, who is not facing his direction, but he is going to wait. And Anatar says, Masashi, mate, I think he wants you.
I need help.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait.
Okay. Chandrak.
Chandrak suddenly appears from hiding and casts lower resistance onto Baphomet.
Ah, lower resistance. So he gets a magic resistance at half strength. Lower resistance times 0.5. Enter. All right. Chandrak gets 250 points divided by his classes.
Nice.
And Gargamond.
Just lying there.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Bleeding.
Hearing
Musashi.
cackling in his back of his head.
Yeah. Calling Asriel son of heaven.
Musashi will move next to Jim. And Jim can see he's bleeding pretty serious.
Jim is going to cast Cure Critical Wounds on him.
And Baphomet.
12 healing from Masashi.
Thank you.
Baphomet is going to turn to Asher and strike at her, removing another one of her stone skin charges. And he's like,
Ah! You too! Are you all covered in stone skin?
Asher crosses her eyes at him.
Cowards! Come on, live a little!
Asriel.
Waiting.
And Baphomet again strikes at Asher, depleting one of her stone skin charges. Varen.
Alright, so Varen is going to... I hope everyone can get there in time. Varen is going to turn and cast Dimensional Folding, and here's what I think I want to do. I want him to cast the opening, or one end of the portal here, immediately in front of Karenglor. Instead of a 5-foot step, I would like Karenglor to take a 5-foot roll through the portal, shoot off his magic missiles, and roll back. Is that possible?
I will allow it if Karenglor has tumbling.
No. Okay. So instead, he's just going to cast it right here, kind of in the middle of the crowd. And then the other end we'll put here.
Oh, okay. Door. Is it facing Tenzi?
Yeah, that'll work.
Is it on the stairs or right in front of Tenzi?
I was gonna put it. Yeah, that'll be fine.
Okay, and then the exit is over here by the book.
Yeah, that'll do nice then.
Right there, like that, facing the book.
Kind of like over here, so that people have space to maneuver.
Okay.
Or actually, let's back it up to here, because there's going to be probably a fair number of people. Yeah.
There? Okay. All right. Okay, end of round.
So I'm going to, if it's all right, just have Karenglor. Oh no. Yeah, that spell will just dismissal. That's fine. Well, can he change his initiative and move through the portal?
As long as they didn't take an action, you can change their action and do a move right now. As long as they were, waiting.
Yeah,
who
so
is it? Karenglor?
Let go of that. Karenglor. Yeah, so he'll just let go of that
Oh.
spell, and then take a half move to stand up.
Yeah.
Then.
So he has to get all the way over to where Tenzi is in order to get through this doorway. Because the doorway exists on the edge of the square.
Yeah, so he's just going to go there, so he doesn't have quite as much ground to cover.
Okay. And was anyone okay? Was any?
Yeah,
Okay. Go ahead.
Astral's fly. He's landing next to Gargamon, and he will cast Heal on Gargamon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an innate heal, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So Gargamon is now at full strength.
And then he'll continue moving to go through the portal.
Gargamon rises to his feet with a triumphant moo.
Well, he's still prone technically.
That's true. I know.
All right. Anything else?
Oh yeah, Bombosa was waiting. So Bombosa is going to attempt to move silently. 1, 2, 3. and go through the portal. This necklace over there already.
And I had Zalman leading as well, so he's going to move through the portal and end up behind his father.
So that was that all the waiters?
I believe so.
All right.
You initiative now?
Yeah. And let's go ahead and take a full 5-minute break. And for our viewers, I've got a 3-minute ad break. Oh, Thaco Tuesday redeemed a full heal spell on Musashi.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so Musashi is back to full health. Sorry about that, guys. I haven't been looking at chat. I had my spells up. I think there is a cooldown on heal, yes. I don't know what it is. And then... yeah, so let's take a full 5-minute break. For our viewers, I've got 3 minutes of pre-roll ads, and we'll come back 2 minutes after the pre-roll ads are over. So 5-minute break starting now. I'm about 50 seconds late. Sorry about that. And my apologies again to chat for not keeping track of redemptions. Thaco Tuesday, I hope you're still there to see that. We did raise Musashi's health back up to full. So he is fully healed. Right there. And Asher sent me a paranoia note. Multiples for Anatar and Karenglar. Okay. Anatar and Karenglar. And then
I'm back.
okay. I'm just oh, okay. There we go. I wasn't quite done rolling initiative. I had one more enter to hit. Oh my god, he's slow on this one. 13.9. Okay. You guys are probably going to rail him before he gets to act. Looks like you guys won. You won initiative. You got this. And did you populate your
You did.
multiple?
I did not
Okay.
yet.
Okay. Yeah, I think the cooldown on heal is like the shortest of the cooldowns. I just don't remember what it is. It's either 2 hours or 3 hours. Let's see, viewer rewards, channel points, edit, manage, and grant a full heal. Yeah, it's 2 hours. 2 hours. So you could use up to... Well, we've been playing for 6 hours lately. So, just depending on how long we play.
Oh, 2 hours real time. Okay.
Yeah, it's 2 hours real time is the cooldown on the chat's ability to grant a full heal spell. Alright, so it looks like everyone's done rolling. And away we go. So we got spells and time.
Oh, I thought I populated those. I did. Yeah, they each have 2 attacks. So it must be thirds. Oh, maybe they already had extra attacks. I'm sorry. I must have had an oversight.
Alright, first up is Karenglar.
Alright. Karenglar is going...
So 4 steps and he would be through.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
Alright, so 4 steps and he would be right here.
Beautiful. And he's coming... zero, so I'm gonna move him a second so I can grab Carangor. And that's Bombos's necklace. Okay. So
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
6 will get him here. Goes back. And 7 will get him in Baphomet's face. We'll take an attack. So no spell effects, but he does still have Blade Song. So I guess that's lower ground
Yeah.
and a +1.
Yeah, lower ground. The dace he's on is about 5 feet tall. And he himself is 12 feet tall. So you'd have to be... Anyone who has altitude of like 20 feet would get higher ground on him. Okay, shieldless AC 3 versus 0 is a miss.
Okay.
Asher...
She is invisible but not stealthed. I know he knows that she's there, but can he see her or will she get an invisibility bonus?
Let's see... See, high enough intelligence and high enough level, so that means he gets a saving throw versus spell. Saves. Spell. No modifier. Let's see. Warrior 14. And Priest 7. Yeah, he sees her, plain as day. Looking right at her.
Alright.
He's like,
Okay.
You get back at me again? Unless you run away and hide, you little coward! Live a little!
She says, I guess you can see this, and she flips him off again. And so, instead, she is going to move out of his threatened area and around to behind him, accepting an attack of opportunity.
oh,
She wants to
definitely.
she wants to climb the dais and get behind him.
The dace takes no climb check. It's only 5 feet tall, therefore you don't have to check.
Wait. Alright, so she wants to end up here? Oh, wait, sorry. Wants to end up
And
here?
attack. Oh, and she has stone skin, so that's one more. And I don't see where you put your token at.
Is here. And I would like it to be here.
Oh, did I put a dynamic lighting thing around the... You should be able to move there.
Oh no, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's on me.
Okay, so one less stone skin charge.
She is going to make an attack with at the same elevation with only the hero's feast buff.
Alright, so that is technically rear attack, -4 versus AC 0 hits, and you cause 13 damage to Baphomet. And Musashi.
Feeling rejuvenated from the mysterious heal, he will come down the stairs.
The gods have favored you.
I guess. He'll go through the dimensional portal and end up in this square, yelling his Kiai cry and attacking Baphomet.
One second. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep, go ahead.
Then I have lower ground.
Yes, you do. Lower ground. And you're using Ki?
Yes.
Okay. Hiya! Alright, that is front shieldless, so -7 versus AC 0 hits for 17.
And now the Wakizashi.
And he's like,
Ow, damn you! I'll get you. Even if you defeat me today, you'll see me again. You can't kill me for real.
Musashi just concentrating on his movements of the weapons and stab.
go ahead and roll that again without high mastery. He's not a high master of the Wakizashi. But he could be with the Daikyu. Alright, shieldless. -14 versus AC 0 hits for 18 damage. Very nice. That was even more than the katana. -18. Anatar.
Alright, so he still has fly on himself, so he will turn and fly up. Oh, sorry. Turn and this one. And by here, he'll be 10 feet high and -6 squares. And then he's going to... Is he gonna fly over the portal and then into it? So 9, 10, 11, 12, and then he should have been able to descend enough to be at level with the portal.
Oh, okay.
And then
And he lands.
Yeah, then. Well, he doesn't land because he's gonna kind of fly, like kind of. He wants to. He's barely hovering over the ground because of.
Oh yeah. His fly spell gives him. Fly spell gives you maneuverability class B or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he was just so high up that was. Well, with maneuverability class B, you can fly straight up and down.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Well then, yeah. Once he gets in front of the thing, so that was 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so yeah, he would have like got to the portal, basically ascended over it. So that's another 4 feet, so 12, and then 13 should get him through the portal.
He does have to get to Tenzi's spot.
Yeah, so and so he was here. Let's.
Could you back him up again so I can grab him? So I don't want to grab Tenzi. Alright, so you come out on the other side. Let go of him?
Yeah, I
Okay,
did.
there you go. Now you come out on the other side.
I believe let's use 14 squares of movement, which is fine.
Okay. So he's still got 4 left.
Which is plenty
And he's got...
to get-
He's basically, when he comes out, he's essentially at 0 altitude. He's just kind of hovering, like flying over the surface. Which you can do with maneuverability class B. You don't have to have really any kind of
That's pretty stylish.
height to fly. It's kind of like, if you ever played Chrono Trigger, and you ever gotten Magus as the character,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and when he runs, he doesn't like actually move his legs. He just like points his glove in the direction he wants to go, or he points his finger in the direction he wants to go, and he kind of just slides across the surface. He like picks his feet up and slides across the surface. That's what flying at 0 altitude would look like.
Alright, so he is going to. He only has 4 squares of movement left, and it's pretty crowded, so he doesn't have enough to get over somebody. So he is going to land here. And face Baphomet.
Hopefully he's got a good reach, because Baphomet's 2 squares away from there.
Oh, 2 squares?
Yeah.
Alright, never mind.
Is he enlarged or anything like that?
No, he's not. Oh, wait, he's wild out, right?
Yeah.
Well,
So
that doesn't give more reach, though. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so he's got 2 squares of reach. You just have a -2 to hit because you're attacking through friendly squares. And you do have lower ground because you didn't gain any altitude.
So what I would like to do, actually, is,
which you could do if you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I would like to do, just for this turn, is, since he's wild out, I want him to take a 5-foot step into Karangor Square. And then he will drop his invisibility voluntarily. Use his gaze attack.
Ah, okay. That's a saving throw versus spell, I think. Success indicates blindness for 14 rounds. Non-evil creatures, evil beings, or more self-save. Half the duration you gain, +2 bonus to their saving throws. So spell with a +2 bonus. Alright, so he saves and is blind for 7 rounds.
Okay.
So basically everyone's invisible to him right now.
So
where's
then
mine?
Anatar will make his attack with his Sword of Sharpness.
I'm going to call that blind 1.
That is at lower ground. So with the blind plus Hero's Feast, that's a +5 to attack. Yes, the target is evil.
You get +4 to hit him while he's blind.
I did the +4 and then another one for Hero's Feast.
So total +5, right? 7 rounds. Okay, so yeah, shieldless -14, and that was not a crit because you rolled a 16. 14 versus AC 0 hits for 17 damage, and that was not a 18, 19, or 20, so it doesn't cut off a limb, right? Is it 18, 19, or 20? Okay. Alright. So 17 damage.
And we will go the longsword +3.
Alright.
Round +5.
Alright, shield is
And then-
-1, hits for 21 damage, and you kill him!
Oh, sweet!
And as he dies, he kind of cackles menacingly at you.
You haven't seen the last of me. I will appear again. I have more avatars than you know.
Musashi waves goodbye with his blood-stained weapon.
Yeah.
And Gargamon says, and we'll slay them all when we find them.
And Baphomet. Oh damn. I didn't do his experience. So he is let's see, rules, monster XP values. Alright, so he has 14 hit dice. So that's +1 for AC 0 or lower. He does have greater than normal hit points, so that is +1. He does have high intelligence, so that's another +1. He does have spell immunities, so that's another +1. Does have level 2 or lower spells, so that's another +1. Does have level 3 or greater spells, so that's +2. He does have magic resistance, that's another +2. Petrification poison. He does possess magical items usable against PCs, so that's +1. Okay, so he has +10 to his hit dice. So at 14, that's 24. So that is a total of 3,000 plus 11, so that's 14,000 points. 14,000.
Go team.
Yeah.
Oh no. 15,000 because he has 14 hit dice. Okay. So 1 Baphomet Avatar. Yeah, 4,000 plus 11,000, 15,000. Okay, so 15,000. 4 player characters, 11 NPCs. One creature defeated. 14 hit dice. Warriors and bards in the party was 8. Pretty good little chunk there, and the fight is over.
Oof.
Alright, and that goes... Oh, and his body kind of dissipates. And he leaves his Bardiche behind. A gargantuan-sized Bardiche. Its base damage is 2d10, 2d10.
Nice.
she remembers the last time she picked up something like that, and she kind of looks at Ashley like, huh?
Oh yeah, from one of the Baylors.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find a Bardiche token. I'll make it simpler. I'll just look for polearm. That might come up with something. And it kind of looks like a Bardiche, actually. It's about 10 feet long. Looks like it weighs quite a bit. Let's see. D&D. Second. Core. Humanoid's Handbook. Let's see if I can word search. Nope. Giant weapons. $114. See, 35 pounds and let's see. Twice the weight plus 5. 2 1/3. So weighs about 28 pounds. Yeah, 28 pounds. All right. Shandrak and Company.
All right. Gargamon will stand up. And then Gargamon will come up to Shandrak and say, "Oh, we did it, Chief. That was a tough fight." And Shandrak says, "Couldn't have done it without you." And one more thing too, Gargamon. I know that Baphomet said that, it didn't matter if we killed him. And it may be true that this monster is strong enough to be a power in his own right. But let me tell you right now that even a power can die. And if we can, we'll kill this power.
That was to Gargamon.
Mm-hmm.
He responds by saying,
Whatever you say, Chief.
And then let's see. Oh, yeah, out of combat, so Gargamon still has a little bit of movement. I'll just continue up the stairs, and that'll be all.
all right. Were Shandrak and Gargamon walking side by side?
Yeah, they were at the time. Mm-hmm.
All right. Go ahead and roll dex checks for the both of them, because
Dun, dun.
dun, 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 one of those buzzsaw traps dun, 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 pops up out of the ground and it's got that viscous clear liquid on it as well. Whoops. Trigger trap.
Whew.
Okay, so they both avoid it.
Worried about Gargamon.
Yeah. His ability score of 14 grants 1 attempt, and he passed. Okay. So you could see just before you guys stepped over this like crack in the floor, we'll say like Shandrak kind of held his arm out and stopped Gargamon, and Gargamon saw it at the same time and stopped, and a saw blade goes straight out of the floor, and as it spins, it's whipping this viscous clear liquid all over the place, and then stops right about say like 3 or 4 feet up. So it would have cut somebody nearly in half.
Oof.
Anything else for Shandrak's company other than Gargamon and Shandrak?
I think Ryer will just start a new song where he's at, in case there's any other surprises waiting for us.
All right. The Kidate ninja are still sneaking up towards you guys. So these are the friendly ninja, the ones that wear yellow. They're gaining look like that. And they have a tuning with them. And his name is Alkuka Kinpana, and he looks like that. Tenzi.
This circle over here, that's what Asriel said had was like an evil altar or something that could be blessed.
Yeah. Yep.
So Tenzi will turn and cast bless on this area.
All right, and the it looks like the drawing is like written in blood, and as you bless it, the blood fades away. Oh. Leaving just candles. And it looks like there was a candle like on each tip of the star and at the junction of each two lines, each set of two lines. And then that was Tenzi. Okay.
Yep.
Tenzi gets the 100 points for the bless, and then tables. Player, let's see, base experience. No. And an additional 100 points for furthering his religion's ethos and cleansing the world of evil spirits and religion. Anything else for Tenzi and company?
Yeah, Astra will look forward to see if he detects any evil.
Definitely some evil coming from the the Demonomicon. Yeah, he
What
can.
about-
Go ahead.
about the Bardiche or the floor or anything?
No, nope. The Bardiche does not feel evil.
So he will.
Its construction does look abyssal, but it's not aligned.
My children, the weapon left behind by the demon is not evil in itself, but its construction was from an evil source. We should destroy it. And Musashi will just kind of step back away from it. And that'll be it for
No, Ashriel doesn't say that. He just says that though the weapon may appear evil, it is unaligned and is okay to use.
and that'll be it for us.
Okay. Dante and company.
Yeah, Dante was going to cast aid, but because the round's finished, do I need to still cast that spell, or can I cast another spell?
I'll allow you to finish casting the spell. Yeah, that's fine. Because this is actually a new round. So you
Okay.
would have cast that spell as the combat ended.
Oh, right, cool. Okay.
Oh no, I'm sorry. No. Yeah, your initiative was 14.6. This is when you would cast it. I'm sorry. This is not a new round. It's the same round. But yeah, you can cast your spell right now. What
Yeah.
spell was it? What spell?
Aid.
Aid. Okay. On yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Aid. So I can't remember if there was a token marker for aid. I know there is one for bless, and aid does essentially bless plus d8 temporary hit points. And I think the hit points last for an hour. And then, right? Does it last for an hour? Yeah. And then the bless aspect lasts pretty much the same time as a bless spell, I'm pretty sure. But I'm going to look for find aid.
I think it's 1 round per level, so 7 rounds.
Could you roll the template for aid so I can see your duration?
Yeah, so I thought.
Maybe I don't have it. First aid. Priest 2 aid. Okay, there we go. Oh, and Ryer is rallying. +1 to attack rolls. Yeah, you gain the benefit of a bless spell. And a special bonus of 8 additional hit points for the duration of the spell. The aid spell enables the recipient to actually have more hit points than its full normal total. Weird, I thought the additional hit points lasted for an hour. I guess I'm wrong. Alright, so go ahead and give yourself the angel face with a 3 on it. And we'll call it Bless 3. And then aid. Dante's aid on himself. And that's 8 rounds.
Yeah, that does it.
So go ahead and give yourself the pink angel face with a 3 on it. Oh, or are you on a tablet? I can't remember.
No.
Alright, and that's it for Dante and company. Okay, end of round. And I'm gonna order, or reorder that is. Let's see, that's gone. Spells and time. Let's see, Fairy Fire. Dimensional Anchor. Did you find the pink face icon?
Oh, so I put blue on it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gargamon's HP is now back to full, so I can remove that thing. Shandrak Staff Evil, Protection from Evil. It has 1 round left. Same thing on Musashi. Will end at the end of this round, and then on Tenzi it is over. And first up is Asher and company.
Okay, so that portal ought to be gone by now, I think.
Yeah, it disappears at the end of the round.
And Anatar calms down and reverts to his inconspicuous
Elf self.
Yeah.
His elf on the shelf self. With his like blue pants or blue shirt and yellow pants. The player actually wanted that too. Blue shirt and yellow pants.
Nice. You're able to find the right token then.
Yeah, yeah.
You can change colors on tokens, right?
On that particular type of token, I can. Because it's actually from a game that shall remain nameless, because I'll probably get a copyright F-up if I mention its name.
Sure. So
Like-
Asher looks at the... Oh, sorry, go on.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
Asher looks at the Bardiche appraisingly and, like, kind of, like, makes, like, judges with her hands and, like, sees us, like, taller than she is.
Yeah, it's really big
um,
and heavy.
and, like, kind of... It says, well, maybe there's someone or, in the group who can use this, but it's not me. And she's going to, you know, kind of step down, and then to the Demonomicon and look at it and says, "Well, Jandrak, you wanted to see the last one of these. Did you want to see this one too?"
Yes. Can we see it? This should be numbered.
Asher will pick it up and open it, and she can only read if it's Elvish.
It looks like it's written in some language other than Elvish.
Asher says, "This is nonsense," and puts it back down.
Don't you?
And yeah, beyond that, she's just gonna catch her breath and listen to Ryer's music and wait for Jandrak to take a look at this nonsense book.
I forgot to mention the Bardiche is glowing with like candlelight, so it's giving off this faint glow.
Oh.
Anything else for Asher and company?
That's good for my turn.
All right. Shandrak and company.
Yeah, so Shandrak and Gargwan, like the way up. Well, Shandrak will come first, and he's gonna pick up the Demonomicon and try to take a look through it. See if he sees the numbering on it. If it's in
Alright.
common.
So, you can see that this is a new copy that you've never seen before. And on the inside of the cover, it shows that it is copy number 4. And it says 4 out of 6.
Says 4 out of 6. Which, didn't the first one say 4 out of 5? So I guess this might be confirmation that there is 6 of them.
Oh, I'm sorry. One, two, three, 4. Yeah, the first one you destroyed. Okay, the one that you destroyed, the very first one you guys found? Or was it yeah, it was the very first one you found, right? That you destroyed?
No, we're carrying the first one. The
Okay.
second one we destroyed.
The second one. The second one you found was 3 out of 4. And Shanrak, aren't you carrying copy 2 in your chest?
Tara has a copy.
What?
Anatar is carrying the copy.
Oh, was it 2 out of 4?
Oh, let me see. Three out of 4.
3. Nope. You guys burned it with Varen's Varen's wings. Burned copy 3 out of 4.
Guess that must be 2 then.
1, 2, 3, 4.